laugh.
Agree with that.
You're the kind of person who deserves to be punished. Maybe not directly, but indirectly punished.
Like being stung by a bee, for example.
Like being stung by an army of Nazi bees. Nice little Star Wars screen wipe.
Did George Lucas direct this?
I wouldn't be surprised if he wrote this. Written and directed by George Lucas. What the fuck? No. That was too weird. What the fuck? That was one of those moments that
When Worlds Collide. Quick, play the When Worlds Collide, but from SpongeBob.
When worlds collide, we can be your guy. Bod mod strikes again. What an awful name. I refuse to believe that anyone in the world is called Bod mod.
There's definitely at least one bod mod.
Like Google like Bod mod and see
Famous
if
bod mods.
Problem is when you search bod mod, all these body modification pages
I
come up.
thought that would be the case.
So there's this famous person called Bodmonzaid. That's close enough because their real name is Labor Zaid. I was reading it as Labia Zaid. So they might not be called Bodmod, but they're called Labia, so that would do.
You've got to be the first person to call their son Bodmod.
Can't believe that's a suggested name on that website. I can't think about anything worse than Bodmod.
What about like Boggle Mod?
It's not as bad as Bodmod. There's something about the first half of your name rhyming with the second half of your name that just can't be beaten in terms of terribleness. I'm ignoring this dreadful film just to try and think of a name worse than Bodmod. Do you think like just calling your child Slit is too much? That's
Slit.
like,
yeah, that would be worse. Slit is way worse. You'd be bullied way harder for being called Slit than.
Can you imagine? What would the best?
I always think about like the register at school.
Yeah.
Bodmod. Yes. Slit. Yep.
What would the best like second name be for Bodmod and Slit? How about Slit Bodmod?
I didn't know this one was going to be a musical.
It's improved its ranking.
Look, it doesn't even like flow properly. The teaching animation. It gets like stuck in the middle.
What if at the end it says directed by Slit Bodmod? I really want to see a YouTube user with the name Slit Bodmod. What if his name was like Slit Fidget Spinner Dab?
Why does it look like they're inside an artery or something?
That's what I was thinking. They've been shrunk down. Honey, I shrunk the little bee. This is actually putting me to sleep. I can't stay awake.
I know. It's weird, these fucking movies. The little panda fighter had the same effect on me.
Really?
It just fucking sucks everything out of you. What little you have left, you just want to give up to it.
Maybe that's their like true intention. They're like devil creation.
Yeah, they're like
they suck the life out of you.
I wonder if electrocute would have done more
just to
damage.
make more bee-themed movies.
Like I don't feel like this film deserves attention.
No, I don't either.
You know, like
Why didn't
they
we
have
have
to present something that has had thought enough put into it to deserve
That comment
our
was
brains
nice.
engaging in it. You know,
What the fuck is up with that guy's face?
like what is the point?
There's no point to any of these movies, Alex. Stop looking for a point. What is wrong with that guy's face? He looks like Max Payne from the original Max Payne.
This is so boring.
It's Is it cartoon lore that your characters have to have 4 fingers?
Simpsons did it, so everyone else has to do it. Do they have 4 fingers in Rick and Morty? I think they have the normal amount of fingers in Rick
I
and
think they do as well.
I'm gonna look.
What are you going to search?
Gotta stop using
Morty
cute
hand.
farm.
Because it's Rick and Morty. Chances are a character's gonna have hands in a picture.
Wait, listen, the music's back. I don't even know what to say about this, Alex. Why is it still going?
Kinda tempted to go tier. Don't really need the early damage too much.
I'm gonna get my name officially changed to Slit. The legs go all the way up, Griffin.
Why? Why does that exist?
If I'm cure, I can get someone there.
Legs go all the way up, Griffin.
Poor Family Guy.
Poor Family Guy, they get $1 million an episode.
He just wanted to be the Simpsons.
They get $1 million an episode, and all of it just goes to the voice talent. They don't even have a scene where he goes, Lois, I've been turned into a pickle, Lois. I need your assistance, Lois. I've been turned into a pickle. All we could do is show one frame, and it's just like, it was exactly what you're gonna get out of it. Is what you see from
I'm
one
killing
frame.
it in
I just
CS2.
want to have an interview with
Your
the
character's
person
stronger than
responsible.
mine early, so we're gonna crush
I
late.
just want to ask them one question, and it's one word. Why?
And then he just gets out his
Oh,
wallet. And there's like,
The minion started.
There's so much money in his wallet. And he goes, oh, look at my word.
he's not French. He's Brazilian.
I'm so rich. I've had my name changed, and it wasn't even hassle for me. 'Cause I'm so rich. Oh, what's your name now? Slit.
Slit Bodmon.
And what's your last name? Well, Bodmon. That is a cool name. Where did you get that from? Your commentary
it's just gonna
is
walk
rubbing
into
it in
it.
our faces. The director
Oh, don't
changed
kill
his
them.
name to that just to
Yeah.
annoy
Slit
us.
Bodmon.
Get the kill door.
I'd love to see an animated movie where they look just like actual bees.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Hello, babe. Hello, peanut.
I gotta comment off on her.
Mandibles are looking lush.
I'd quite like for the disc to shoot out and cut my head off. Imagine it, the
Nice.
Daily Mail reports. Nerd killed by little
I
bee
could have
on
flash
TV.
ulted, but I don't quite get how her passive works.
Nerd dork.
So I'm okay with
Followed
that
by
trade.
little
Just
bee.
be getting blue.
Beanard strikes again.
Would you rather watch that or B movie?
B movie. I already said I'd prefer to watch B movie 1,000 times.
No, you wouldn't.
I would.
B movie sucks. So does this film.
I actually kind of like B movie.
I really
when
like
they're
B
playing
movie.
tennis and he's stuck to the tennis ball. He's doing that. And then do the voice for Wheelchair from Family Guy.
I can't do it.
Nobody can do it apart from him. That's fucked.
Because it's just his voice.
His voice is fucked. Anyway, this movie?
Whoa, how did
Did you
get
like
out
it
of
more than that
No.
rat one?
No, Rat One was like 5 minutes shorter. So
That is all it comes down to. That is
but even
it.
then,
It had that funny bit where it all glitched out.
yeah, that was pretty funny. And it had memes like precisely.
That was a good, well-written thing.
Precisely.
This one had a slit in it though, so
Slit and bod mod. But I mean,
but it was so
2007
boring.
again.
It was the same year. It was so boring that we had to come up with our own entertainment. It was so
Yeah.
boring and
Sooner I
vapid we
stack
had
this,
to
the better.
invent our own entertainment.
We had to quickly watch Arthur and the Invisibles while it went on.
Just stop it, I can't say anything else. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm just destroying her in CS because she did that early roam and killed the jungler.
Surely they
And
can't.
she's walking into the
The
dragon.
one you said you thought was gonna
I really want the CS though.
Right, Jim, we're watching Little and Big Monsters now. What's this a parody of?
the famous health bar video.
The
Monsters versus
My pathing
Ghouls,
talks
Monsters
about
vs.
big
Aliens
eye.
by DreamWorks.
featuring Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
Is this Seth Rogen's character?
So
Look, there's a Rubik's Cube again. That was in
yeah, but Jim,
Little
because
B.
I was about to say,
Bye bye.
the thing you quickly learn about these guys is that they love using the same
Good job, Chicane.
voice actors, the same character models over and over. So you thought this was going to be the worst one, just from looking at the front cover, because that is a dreadful front
Yeah,
cover.
it looks like in ICT for graphics, we all had to make our own like movie covers.
Some good shit.
that cover is worse than the one I made, and I gave zero
And I got an
shit.
assist because I picked you on it.
Is that the same voice actors from Little B?
Yes, Jim. They all are. They're all the same.
Why do they submit to being in such?
Because a paycheck's a paycheck, Jim.
Yeah, but I mean, prostitution pays, but people don't tend to want to do that.
Jim, would you not be a voice actor in this then? For a healthy paycheck?
It depends on how healthy the paycheck is.
100 quid.
Magic resist
How long
boots.
would it take you?
It depends. They probably won't want them to retake any lines because they
That's
don't
true.
care at all.
But I mean, you said before some of these
Oh my
voice
gosh, Jarvan has
actors are
no
like
health.
big deals.
Well, I don't know if big deal is the right word as much as known, you know, or on actual shows. Every scene is so boring in these
Yeah.
films, like they're completely pointless to the overall story.
I think.
Well, they're not
he's
pointless.
helpless.
What they do is they take 3 words of plot and they extend it into 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you want to know the story of this film, Jim? Based on the back of the box.
Yeah, read the description.
2 wacky and goofy scientists whose experiments always seem to go wrong manage to do one thing right. They are incredible monster hunters. When one of their experiments goes
I'm not
wrong,
gonna go rabbit on, so I'm
forces
gonna
them
get
to put
the
their monster
slowing
hunting
thing,
skills
so I'll
to the
counter the
test.
Nasus.
They team up with 2 witty kids to
Actually,
save the world
baby
from some really
piranhas.
quirky, little and big monsters. With a sweet tooth, what a fun mess.
They had to look up where's like
I think he's got
Yeah.
him.
a thesaurus for
Just needs one more
wacky.
cube.
And quirky. The people that watch your film are supposed to call it quirky, not you yourself. Well, like work is done on these films or videos, I should call them. These YouTube videos. But like the work is of varying levels of quality, is all.
I respect the guy that does the 4 monkeys jumping on the bed more than the guys that made these movies.
Toys in Japan.
Yeah, that's him.
Toys in Japan. I probably enjoy those videos more than
I could watch 40 minutes.
I'll take out
40
that
minutes
word,
worth
but it's
of
more
those
important
videos.
than choke this guy
Yeah,
down.
you're right.
For sure.
Even though they're the same thing.
I don't think
Wait,
choke
I'm
is the right
confused. Was she his
This guy's so cocky.
His
mum?
mum, yeah.
They got so many pinks.
Wait, what? Little brother?
Wait, I thought she seemed too like sister-like.
You know, 3 people wrote the screenplay for this film.
3 people.
Yeah. So there's a genre of film called the mockbuster. That's what these are, supposedly.
Look at this and let her take me. We should get
Isn't
first
that what
turn.
like Sharknado is as well?
Yeah. Because you have like mockumentaries
Yeah.
as well.
Well, they're,
I think I
they're
outduel
not
her at this point.
inherently fucking awful.
Well, a
She's 2 levels down
mockbuster
on me.
isn't inherently awful, but they are mostly awful.
What's a good one though?
Well, it
Yeah,
depends.
she's
There's something
running
like Spaceballs count as mockbuster. It's making fun of Star Wars.
I guess. Like Hot Fuzz as well.
That's pretty clean.
Alex, can you explain the scene to me?
No. It's weird because this story is actually like a lot of animated films go for this.
Yeah.
They like hide something and then it's revealed later.
That's what I was
That's
trying to
pretty
say
weird. I don't
when we were
really care if she
watching
gets back
Little
cyborg.
B. They use these tropes, but like they fall so flat on their own faces.
Well, because I mean, just look at it.
Well, yeah, exactly. So I don't know.
Look at that
I don't know why they
What's that
even
even
bother.
supposed to be? Just lines.
Why do they even bother trying to
Jarvan's
write
let me
some sort
farm
of
too.
Why do they pay someone to write it?
Story or-
They could just
jokes or whatever?
They could just have like scenes that have no link. You know, they could just have emotion.
Yeah.
It's what's so confusing to me. Like, why effort has gone in? Like, someone has put pen to paper.
Hey, look, it's one of the bee helmets. Did you see that Nazi
I
bee
did
helmet?
see that. It's just so you can reuse models.
No, it's a reference. You know the way Pixar movies always have a thing from their other movie in the background somewhere? But yeah, do you think someone really believed in this project?
Maybe early on, they might have like delusions of grandeur and think, you know, this will be the one. We're actually gonna make something out of this one. You know, I'd really like one of these films, like if 20 minutes in,
Yeah, this is. Oh, actually, I did.
like
That's.
a green screen guy, like a real person, like walks into the middle of the screen. It's just like, what are you doing? Why are you still watching this? Like, thanks for remembering everything, but you don't have to watch the rest of this. Like, it's just garbage.
I love
How
this
come that
champion
fringe
so
goes
much.
so far off their
And
I
head?
know.
three people.
It's like the way that their teeth just float in their mouth.
Yeah. It's so creepy.
It is creepy. Now he's a little monster.
He was a big monster, and now he's a little monster.
Just
Well, that
doubled
took
my
a turn
IP.
for the worse
No
pretty
big deal.
Yes. Guantanamo Bay.
For the little and big monsters.
No, I wouldn't do this for £100, by the way.
You wouldn't be a voice actor in Little and Big Monsters.
No. Look
Quite
at the
a
frame
few.
rate drop because all the stuff on screen.
It's just insane. Like, how about you just don't have so many peanuts?
Yeah, just have like a few less peanuts.
It's just unbelievable. I can't.
I can.
Oh man, he flash framed.
Who at DreamWorks even came up with that
Yeah, he
idea?
took too long to pull on Monkey.
Monsters versus aliens.
Seth Rogen smoked a fat doobie. He just
I
said it.
thought that was a great idea. What do you think of Monsters versus Aliens?
Before watching this, I thought it was pretty fucking shit. But
Oh
I've
my
got
gosh, the
kind of
one at a time
appreciation
strat.
for
It's
it.
not gonna work for them.
We saw it at the cinema when it came out. For some reason.
Yeah, we did.
Going Morellos would let me kill Nasus, but going
How long
Rylai's
it's
means
gone
Nasus
for.
can't
Yeah.
kill me.
This could have been done
As easily
in 15
anyways.
seconds.
This
Every
didn't protect
scene
me
in
from
this
his
movie.
W.
The whole movie could have been done in 15 seconds.
Do you think these films are like
I was too thirsty
if
for
you
the block
gave
though.
a PE teacher, you went up to a PE teacher and was like, make a kids movie in a week. And they had like a team of people, but they had to like make every decision. Do you think it would be something like this?
Yeah. That's probably the backstory to this movie. Oh fuck, here we go. Wallace and
Could be
Gromit
coming
arrive.
for me.
Why is this movie called Little and Big Monsters when the little monsters are big monsters?
Because sometimes they're little and sometimes they're big, depending if they eat salt or sugar.
I see. Apparently one of these aliens is voiced by Kanye West.
This is Kanye West's vision. He came up with the idea for this
This
film.
is what he sees just at the time. Hey, it's Uncharted.
What?
He's Nathan Drake. That's Sully. And then the woman is Elena. See, look.
Yeah, another Ghostbusters. Her camel toe is pretty extreme.
Jesus Christ.
So that didn't seem as long as like
No.
I was expecting it to.
I'd say it was.
That's probably the best one, I reckon.
I'd say it's better than Ratatouille, but Ratatouille had that glitch part.
Garrett's trying to
Ratatouille was funnier, yeah.
can't see
way
me too yet.
This film is just nothing. Absolute nothing.
I've already forgotten it.
I like the bit where Thanos showed up and destroyed the universe.
And then got defeated by Captain
This is the
America.
next one I'm really scared of.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. It's just weird how, like, as soon as you finish one of these movies, it's just like that time just and never happened in your life. Like you just lost some of your life.
I have 700
Jim.
AP, and my
Yeah,
Q does no
boy.
damage to him.
What's this a parody of? Our favourite film,
Madagascar.
Madagascar. The trilogy, the epic trilogy, one of the best trilogies of all time, as we all know. So this is the one we've both been dreading to no end.
It's almost 2 hours long.
it's an hour and 40 minutes long.
Honestly, I was expecting it to look better than this. Because if you put like this much time into making it that long, like
It says on
probably
the
worth
back
doing
that
for a
it's
shutdown.
70 minutes, and it's actually longer.
it's 30 minutes longer.
What if this is actually brilliant?
It might be.
I don't know.
It can't be as bad as like some of the others though.
Yeah, it can. It can be almost as bad, but then it fucking overstays its welcome.
Just never ends. Chris Ayers, didn't he direct Suicide Squad? Here we go. Oh, you creepy. It's like ripped.
Why is he ripped?
Wait, what? So he
Oh,
doesn't
they got
speak
Flash,
English
that's
then?
pretty good.
It's gonna be like a silent
Nasus comes
movie.
up
Are you
there
seeing the
with
way this dude is driving?
I quite like this one, I'm not gonna lie, so far.
So far, it hasn't been too bad.
This one is somehow is riding the so bad that it's funny line. Whereas the other ones,
The other ones felt more malicious.
they're more cynical somehow. I don't know what it is though. This is a reused shot as well. Oh god.
Ash is trying to probably
See, the kid keeps like talking.
Yeah, funny, because Jarman is here and Garen is
Is
here.
this just gonna be the whole
Actually,
in this car?
Nasus is
Because I'm
gone.
fucking down for that.
Would you bring a Jack
Might be
Russell
able
on
to.
a holiday to Africa?
Is that a Jack Russell?
I think so.
How did we get here?
What the? Yeah, how did we get here? Bit of a jump, isn't it?
I was not expecting this.
I wasn't expecting it either. I was just because we've been conditioned by the first three because they were all Video Rinquedo products.
This is a whole
This is
nother
like an
ballpark.
yeah. This is fresh.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
That was a skeleton.
Oh, okay.
Giving him a nice little bit of fish. So he can talk.
Yeah, man.
GTA. Imagine if this was the like, first cutscene of GTA. Why are you barking? Because you can hear the jingle.
Oh fuck, what is
Is that really why you think
Okay, I
Billy
just
is
tried
it?
to 2v1 with the Nasus.
Stop it, movie. Stop it. What is going on?
I'm gonna reject this.
It's Billy. Is he called Poop?
That's what I thought as well. Do you like how every time they say a word with a P in it, it goes puh, 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 puh,
That
puh,
big damage.
like in the mic?
Is this like a dream sequence or not? He's just here now.
Slapped him on the head.
Do you like how like his coke stain is meant to be like a shine? But no matter where he looks, it's
It's
like
in the same
spot.
place.
So it is just coke.
This is actually like unreal. Like I can't believe what I'm seeing. I think this might be the worst thing I've actually ever seen.
More wait, we can get wand.
Hi, it's me. Yeah. So I'm making this film. Do you want to be a voice in my film? What's it about? Who?
If someone showed you this and asked to be like a voice in it, I'd be surprised if you said no.
Think Lion King crossed with Madagascar.
I'm Pete.
But with more of a heart and a bit more realistic.
So the story's like white boy in the black neighborhood.
Sounds like Donkey.
Karen's trying to feed.
It's Donkey.
His pink t-shirt is really confusing to me because I keep thinking it's like muscle arms.
Yeah, I kept thinking that at the start.
Kill everyone except Nasus at this point. I couldn't get close enough to Jen
I
because
want more
I'm slow.
Donkey.
Someone like needs to pay for this.
What do you mean?
Like, this can't exist and not have ruined someone's like entire reputation and career.
Everyone's involved. Our lives are going to be ruined.
No, Nasus.
There's only fair. Look at that guy's proportions. That isn't that a character? That's I recognise that character from something. I've seen that before.
It's running away from me.
That really looks like Food Fight.
Yeah, it does. I knew I'd seen it before. I knew I'd seen that character before because they made the Prodigy.
That's it.
The Prodigy is a Kung Fu Panda ripoff that I'd forgotten about. I don't know how many more Kung Fu Panda ripoffs like I could witness though, especially if it's anything like this. One of the reviews on IMDb, the like headline is, "Everyone involved in making this should be euthanized." This is a great review. Let me preface this review by saying that my 4-year-old daughter really enjoyed this movie. I'm not proud of that, but if you have young children, they may want to watch this, and I feel it's only fair to warn you. Released on 15th of May 2012 to capitalise on Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted. God, so it wasn't even the first Madagascar movie, it was the
Keep
third
pushing
one.
until Nasus
That
is
is
up.
fucking embarrassing.
Now me back.
It's longer than Madagascar 3 as well. It's
Stay
longer
back
than
for
it.
more
Are you serious?
Yeah. I thought maybe that's the reason. Like, you just wanted
Oh
it
my
to be the
gosh, that
exact
hit.
same length.
Should get her.
Yeah, that's not your dad.
Oh no, if I had to flash it on.
Lou.
So it's worth trying. Okay, that was good. 2 for 1. Let's see if they can finish.
I really hope that bird is in it a lot more.
Yeah.
Something really epic about this. It is. It's not cool. It's woken me up.
Can you imagine getting to work on this for like it doesn't take a short amount of time to put together an hour and 40-minute long piece of media.
I don't know if they can
No, I
do
mean,
this
like,
or not.
no,
Maybe
it
if
doesn't.
Garen kept autoing the Nexus.
It takes a lot of time. So like a lot of time has gone into this.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah, this is twisty.
Don't you think it's just really weird?
Yeah. It is really weird because like it was just a cash in on Madagascar 3, but they went and made it an hour and 40 minutes when these other ones get away with doing like
Nothing.
40 minutes.
Yeah.
This one goes above and beyond. It's trying to be the next masterpiece.
But why did he just look at the camera? But it's no better than any of them, though.
No, it's not. Well, I mean, it kind of is.
Is it though?
Yeah, it's way better. It's got Lou.
Who's Lou?
Lou's the bird. Why is this character doing this all of a sudden?
He's going to do a poo. The story of this bit is literally to do a poo.
It kind of reminds me of The Shining.
Okay,
Why?
Like,
now
you get
that's
the same
kind of
feeling I
doing
got
some
when I watched The
damage.
Shining.
I'm creeped out and worried.
I'm anxious.
That's a bait.
What is
Oh,
it
yeah,
with
we get
these
this, they all
movies?
just bend.
You're showing things for so long.
We show them for about 75% too long.
We still got like an hour left. What just happened?
What are those?
The CDR
Where
here.
did those come from?
What are
Kidney
they?
stones.
Vomiting out kidney stones.
I think this is the only one that gives 20.
Please show us that again. That's what we need to see. Is that the worst like voice acting you've ever heard?
Lou combined
If you
with that
lag a
thing.
little bit behind,
Wise
the
guy.
bear will still go.
So
Go off
bad.
on it.
She's actually like 13 but still talks like a baby.
Don't you think she looks like that app where you can like
Yeah.
get it to say things?
I cannot believe how long this movie is. Like I'm just blown away by how long it is.
There's so much left.
Mata.
There's so much content in this film.
Please just tell me the credits are really long or something.
There's a lot to unpack here. No! That's probably the best thing I've ever seen.
Get it.
Fuck, my ribs actually hurt.
Really wish Garen didn't back out of the front line there.
Did you see the way that one was running? That one. It's
I don't
still
want to walk through
going.
this passage. Fuck that. Just ulted.
Why do some things have sound, but other
Yeah.
things don't produce any sound?
When they bothered to put in sound effects, it's like so unfitting.
Don't know where my team went, so I'm gonna back.
Ouch. Why does it look like that?
This is terrifying.
Why do they keep saying up in here all the time? You notice
Gosh.
Because he was
That's
writing
just
it, knowing it's for a black person.
that?
Yeah,
Fuck, my back man just lost the game.
Nice.
here we go.
Now is when things heat up.
It's been a long time coming. Feel like we're about to reach the climax.
Okay, that
At
was
least the
actually
action
enough.
is really good.
Okay.
That was the best
My
bit.
flash went from here to here somehow.
The rhino running bit was better.
Right.
That was the best bit.
What is left for this film to like do? It's resolved every conflict in the
what's
whole
this gonna
world.
do?
It's kind of weird that like he never got back with his owners.
You will in the last 10 minutes. You serious? That's on 1 hour and 40 minutes. I'll never get back.
1 hour and 40 minutes of regret.
What are you doing with that, Jim?
Wait,
That was probably going to be the best one. Like, I'm serious.
I actually don't think it's gonna get better than this, than that
30
rhino
still.
scene.
oh, this
Yeah,
doesn't
you're
go
right.
CD
What an atrocious film.
with Blue Buffalo.
Fuck you, Chris Ayers.
Character designer. Seth MacFarlane? What? Look how many animators worked on this.
Oh my god.
Look how many.
Brett Bean. Do you think they were just made up names?
This is what I mean about, like, a lot of time went into making this hour and 40 minute long film.
I hope they fucking just lost money for living
They 100% did, Jim.
on the streets.
Quite a good one in the end.
Honestly, I am surprised by how much enjoyment was taken
Saving
from this
money
movie.
for the
It wasn't as
vlog.
bad as I was actually expecting.
Yeah,
She
but
maybe
not
wins
not
that.
because it's
Nice.
actually
That's
better
a
than
worthwhile
what I was
trade.
expecting. It's because it was worse than what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Making it better.
It was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Let's be real. That is awful. Oh, that was just terrible. Interestingly terrible, though. Jim, what's Plan B a parody
Where did
of?
those two go?
Parody, you know, rip-off of.
I think it's a rip-off of
My takes are all
Precisely.
not following the
Well, it didn't take long to get into this. I assume it's another B movie.
Yes, it's just B-movie again. Made by the same company, with the same
Please
voices,
defile the
and the
karma
same
before I
everything.
go down. They don't have
Okay,
their
so
shield.
far, does it look better or worse than Little B?
Better.
Oh my god.
It looks better because the character design isn't as... I mean, it's still bad.
It's really bad.
It's really bad, but it's nothing as bad as those
No,
other
it's
ones.
not. At least these look like bees. They
Yeah.
look fucking terrifying, actually.
More depth than anything in this film is gonna get.
What the fuck?
I think this isn't actually Video Brinquedo. This is the people who did A Car's Life, but A Car's Life was very bad.
Is it like this?
It was like this, but with cars. That's too scary for like. A
Yeah,
kids
it's
movie.
really
It's
freaky.
really horrible. The eyes, the mouth,
She
the
and
legs.
MR.
The legs
That's
on
the
all
one
of them.
done.
Look how creepy those
It's
legs
kind
are.
of fake
They just
support
look like
MR, though.
actual bee legs.
Yeah.
They're
It's
fighting,
too
but
much.
I don't know.
So listen to the films this director has directed, and guess what film they're completely ripping off? A Car's Life, Sparky's Big
They
Adventure,
killed the LeBlanc.
That's cars and a boat.
Plan B.
Well, we
That's
already
what
know
we're
that.
watching. Piper Penguins and his fantastic
It says
flying
GG
machine.
Oop Lamau.
Due to the penguin bit, I'd assume Happy Feet.
It looks like it, yeah. And then Cars Life 2, The Adventures of Scooter the Penguin, and Cars Life 3.
Did you say Scooter the Penguin?
Yeah.
The crossovers are crazy in this guy's cinematic universe.
Did you hear one of
Oh,
the
wait
bees
till
having
they're
a
up
rant
and
like
on
Obi-Wan about
this.
democracy?
No?
It's just democracy! Why do they always do this where they make it look like they're in front of a green screen?
I know.
It's because they can't be bothered to render a background, like
Yeah.
actually make a background. Never write the word spunk into a kids movie.
Yeah,
I
especially in
don't think
that
we're gonna let
context
them
as
have
well.
it. I think Aaron's gonna
Female
walk in
saying
the bear
to
and then die.
the male protagonist, being I like your spunk.
I like your bee spunk, little spunky. Can you imagine? I can't think of anything more embarrassing than like a small team of people rushing their little busy bee worker bodies off to try and get Plan B out before the real B movie comes out. Can you
must
think of
be-
anything more pathetic?
How about being a worker bee?
It's
Jardins
not pathetic. They're communists. They're working towards their goal.
Everyone's the same, so everyone is nothing.
When everyone's a superhero, no one is.
When everyone's a bee, everyone's a bee.
Yeah. I hate looking at insects.
I just need to win one fight.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be
40 minutes in.
entertained.
I
They
have
look-
If I
this
want to be
80.
scared, then yeah, show me big scary insects with human mouths. You know? I think it's why every time there's like an animated kids film about bugs, they change the design of the bugs so massively that they're nearly
was so
impossible to even
pretty, wow.
recognize. Like in A Bug's Life, they're just that they've only got. Do they have 4 arms in Bug's Life? They do have 4 arms, don't they?
4 arms?
Like 4 arms.
Oh yeah, I think so.
But in ants, they only have 2.
If the gym
I
didn't
got it
move
wrong
after
around.
the ult,
Doing
that
my
I think
research
he
now.
would kill him.
How many? It must be 2 hands. Like 2 arms, because
Yeah, she couldn't move there.
Okay, I had it the wrong way round. Bug's Life has 2 arms. Ants had 4 arms. That's
Just
what it was.
you whenever he comes
And
in.
that's why everyone thought ants was really freaky.
yeah, ants is really freaky. That's not the only reason it's really freaky though. Yeah, I was
Might
just
struggle
thinking about
with
Kevin
next
Spacey in it, and he's only got 2 arms.
No, he has 4 arms.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was a big part of their character design that they had 4 arms.
Who cares about Kindred?
Oh yeah.
Speaking
oh
of
my gosh,
Bug's Life,
Jordan's clearly top.
John Lasseter's had some
You know,
drama.
big
Oh, is that
cringe
the
well.
director?
Not the director of Bug's Life. He's one of the like founders of Pixar.
He directed Toy
Cars.
Story, right?
I don't know if he directed Toy Story.
I swear he made it. But yeah, I read that he was.
Yeah, sorry, he did direct
Yeah, I thought so.
Toy Story. Like, he has a hand in basically every one of them.
Yeah,
He directed.
and he had a hand in a lot of other places too. Oof.
So he directed Toy Story, Bug's Life, Toy Story 2, Cars 2. So he directed like the best and worst Pixar film.
Yeah. He directed Cars 2.
Yeah, I'm amazed.
Like the
worst
direct
one.
to DV.
His whole thing,
D.
his weird obsession was with cars. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Just loves cars.
It's like the most
Doesn't even matter how
generic
much-
animated thing you could possibly do.
Yeah.
Cars with eyes. Cars that talk.
It's like normally Pixar are quite good at character design, but the Cars ones are like, they did their best, but
yeah, there's not a whole lot you can do with a car.
yeah, exactly. They're just not very interesting because it's just a car with eyes. It's not how much you can do with it. Like, they try their best in the first Cars to make that premise interesting, but man, do you remember like years ago? I'm talking like decades ago. At this point, we went to our uncle's house, who had, as part of his like course at uni, had done some like, I don't know if it was at uni or whatever, some work thing. He did like an animation thing.
Where a woman sat on her dog.
Yeah, but it looked like this.
Yeah.
It was like amateur CG stuff. And like, he didn't try and sell it as a product. He just had it on a little CD, and he just showed people that he knew.
Yeah, like, look, lol, it was a postcard or something.
Yeah.
That he animated.
Yeah, as part of like a
Like,
project.
Check
for
this
some,
out, XD. This is my little funny project that...
It was part of some like, I don't know what the context was.
Well, he did like IT, didn't he?
Yeah,
So I assumed
just
that was just like a
At the time, CG like stuff was quite new.
very new.
It wasn't when this film came out, it was 2008, or 7 even. But now in 2017, the novelty of this is just worn off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Well, especially in 2007, you have video games that you can play that look better than this.
yeah,
That has been
way
carefully
better than
animated.
this. What was that the same year as BioShock, Halo 3?
Halo 3, yeah.
Like,
COD 4?
yeah, I think so. There's only so much
I
you
just
can
noticed the
criticize,
LeBlanc
like,
isn't
cash
full
grab
build yet.
I know.
on this
I don't
level.
see
It's
it
not like
inside.
they